I'm running out of tears, but that won't stop the fear. So no, it's something like a daydream.
Okay, check. Can you guys hear me in the chat? Let me know if you can.
You took me out of safety, and now I'm like a daisy down in the dirt. Every single time I get you off my mind, you creep up from behind, I feel it in my spine.
All right, we're good. We're back in. Esquire music in the chat. What's going on, Steffi? Spittin', Giuseppe. Buonanotte. Giuseppe. All right, let's get everybody back in from the Discord.
Boy, I am not a sidekick, and you know I can't fight it. Don't expect me to sympathize. Thought you said I'm not your type.
Red Solo, thank you so much for the gifted sub. We'll get started in a second. I just gotta pull everything back up again. Hey. How you guys doing in the chat? Happy Monday. What'd you get up to this weekend? Let us know. I did immigration stuff. Not fun. Digiverse, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Spin, we're gonna make sure we get you into that priority queue. Hey. Spittin' and Macism gonna be first tonight. If you want to submit your music, all you gotta do is hit Command Submit or Command Feedback, and that'll pull up the Google form for you. If you want to get bumped up into the priority queue, it's Command Skip, and that'll explain how everything works. Auto sub updated on the 21st? Okay. Well then, Steph and Desmond, we're gonna get you as well. Send your music in, alright? And we'll make sure we get you bumped up into that priority queue. Yes, if you sub, you do get the priority queue. If you are automatically resubscribing, you need to let me know too. Video Slug, when I see the notification come through, I got you, alright? We got some new sub badges for you guys, so if you go check them out, some of you guys got some special colors, depending on how many months you've been in here and how many months you've been a member of the community. So shout out to you guys. And shout out to Bula for giving us that idea and kind of helping us walk through everything and get it done. Hey. There we go. Let's get everybody. Kenneth Goodrich, we're going to get you into that priority queue as well. How's everybody doing today? If you're new in the chat, let us know where you're coming in from. If you're here from, well, just let us know where you're from anyway. Yeah, the badges are cool, right? Oh, so you're a 3-month subscriber. Oh, my father with the founder badge. Sunny and hot North Carolina. It's been rainy and miserable in New York today. Like humid and just cloudy and wet. We hate it. Again, if you're in the chat, I'll explain how everything goes in a second. Tennessee's nice today. That's nice. If you are here, hit this tweet link. Tell your friends to come hang out. Oh, that's not it, is it? Anyway, if you want to submit your music, here's the link again. If you want to skip the queue, that's how. My name is Kayvan. I'm the director of A&R at Genius Distro. Oh, let's go, bro. I'm glad you like that. I'm glad you like it. Young Chino, what's going on? Young Pino, what's happening? It did not come in, Video Slug. Did you auto sub? There's Nivea. Nivea, we were just talking about you the other day, man. We missed you. We got a little worried about you. Haven't seen you in a while. I did get you. Spittin'. Oh, yeah, right. I did get it, but it was when I was offline. Thank you for reminding me, T-Mac. All right, so my name is Kayvan, director of A&R at Genius. I've been doing a bunch of things. I produce, I write songs, I manage artists, I read books, I play instruments, lots of different things. I play video games. But here, we do music feedback. So every Monday and Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m., we listen to music submissions from this Google form, and then we bump people up and get feedback as a community. So it's not just about my feedback, it's about your feedback as a community as well, how you feel about these songs as we listen to it. Yes, you did. Yeah, it will. So if you subscribe to any of those ways, please let me know. If I don't get the notifications, then I can't bump you up. T-Mac's already up that Bula, so we are good. Pale blue. I need to get you though.
but the days just keep
And then also
colder.
Young Peanut, which is
Don't know
Gus.
what's wrong with me when I'm blessed
77
and
Cali,
young
welcome
and
back.
free.
Jay, your auto sub went through. Okay. Who are the auto subbers that I need to get?
Unhappy when
And then
I'm
Grandma's
blessed
Boy,
and
what's your artist name
young and
too?
free, but
I believe you, video.
unhappy.
Sometimes it just takes a second to come through, but I believe you. Jay with the auto sub. Got it.
I can't see the light. Almost quit my job today. Tell me I'll be alright.
Beautiful. All right, Grandma's Boy. What's your artist name? Harry, welcome in.
I can't see the light.
Video Slug, I got you in the queue.
Almost quit my
I've been playing
job
Zelda Breath of the
today.
Wild because I just got
Tell me
myself a
I'll
Switch,
be
and it has
alright.
been very fun.
It's a battle.
Oh, Grandma's Boy, I don't need you to tell me your name. I'm dumb. That's it.
Am I worthy?
All right, we got a little queue going, so we're going to get into music in a second. Flav, you are in here. Thank you for follow.
That's okay.
Okay, I think that's everybody, right? Am I missing anyone?
I know the pain. I know the job. Signed up
No, I think I got everyone.
Sacrifice my all.
All right, so
What I love to pick me up when I fall. Forever.
I'll explain. Like I said, music feedback, music review. You can send in unreleased music. You can send in released music. All genres are welcome. You can also send in music videos. Okay. Oh, did you do the little thing? Did you auto sub? I just didn't see it if you put it in the chat, so that's my bad. My bad. What up, Eric Noha? Yes, Pale Blue it did. So, music feedback. Use the Google form, command submit to send in whatever you want. If you want to skip and get bumped up into this orange queue, all you got to do is let me know your artist name if you've already auto subbed. If you, Giuseppe, did you sub today or are you auto sub renew? I'm just trying to figure out where these are coming from because I'm not getting all the notifications. So usually that's what I go off of. But I know some people auto sub. So if you do, I'll still bump you up for that because it's fire that you do that. But you do have to let me know if that's what's happening. And you get one free bump every time you. So every month you would get one free one. You feel me? All right. Anyway, that's not the big thing. If you don't want to subscribe or gift a sub, that's fine. Last 30 minutes of the stream are always dedicated to the people in the chat. So we'll try and get as many of you guys from the chat. Okay, if we don't get to you in this first part, we're going through the priority queue. But if you want to guarantee that you get played today, the best way to guarantee that you get played today is to subscribe or gift a sub. Ari, I actually don't see a submission in the Google form either. So if you could maybe just resend that in, that would be great because I do not see one. No, it's not too late. We're going to be here for 2 hours. So we're literally just getting started right now with the first one. So the biggest things to remember, there's really only one rule. Don't be a dickhead in the chat. Like, you know, we're all going to be listening to music and giving feedback. Let us know what you think, but please just be like respectful. That's literally the only thing that I ask is like be respectful of each other. Give feedback. We absolutely want you to give feedback because it's about everyone's opinions and how we feel about this music. If there's something you think could be better, let us know what you think could be better. If there's something that from a technical perspective you know really well and you can share your experience, please do that as well. You don't have to keep it PG. I'll be swearing the whole time. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to be cursing. It is going to happen. So you don't have to be PG, but just be like respectful. That's it. All right. Don't treat others how you want to be treated. Exactly. Treat others how you want to be treated. Otherwise, people are gonna be out here like being like, "Man, you're fucking garbage." I don't want to do that here. All right. Anyway, this is Spittin', first one. We're gonna get into it. You'll see how it goes once we get started. I think that's it. Did I miss anything? I think that's it. I don't know. This is Spittin', backrooms found footage. Pula, let me know if I forgot anything.
Think you know if you live in a box. Man, I live in a building with blocks. Only been around serious talking. What we nip in the bud isn't spotted.
I still like it. I gotta be honest. I still like it.
Don't gotta recognize problem. Just gotta empty the bottle.
Please put your lyrics on screen though. That's the only thing on these videos. I want subtitles, bro, every time.
I wait like I'm standing in line, but I'm not. Blank while containing my thoughts. I'm just standing inside a container, complaining about things that I won't say out loud.
Let us know what you think in the chat. This one is my favorite from Spittin' so far. Digiverse IRL says, "Hey." It is a vibe, right? I like this dude's voice. Spin, you make this beat? Yeah, made the beat and the video.
We did not know we started. We did not know we started. Hey, we did not.
Some doubled up vocals right here. Hey, We do not know where we started. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
We started. All right.
We do not. I actually love the video again. The only thing that I would want to hear on that to improve or to elevate even more is quite literally just ad-libs and doubles on some of those. Callie said, bro, this is stupid. I really like that one a lot, bro. How do I find this? Lifebox Living, right? Yeah, boom. It's going in the songs we found on Twitch playlist, which is this playlist right here, which is the one that I'll be dragging songs into during the stream. Beats amazing as a video slug. Good advice. Yeah, that would be the only thing. I would just give it another element, because I think the one thing that I do like about... Oh, sorry, T-Mac. The one thing I do like about Spittin' and his delivery is the nonchalant aspect to it. But I do think if you could add some doubles in the hook part of that song where it's a little bit more repetitive, it's going to bring that energy up a little bit, and I think it'll give people like just a little bit more variation in the song. You know what I'm saying? Spittin' 2 underscores on Instagram. Make sure you go follow him. We're already following him from the Kayvan's house page. Definitely got something cool going on here. I really do feel that way. Every time I listen to new music, I'm like, this shit's kind of cool, bro. The kids are going to fuck with it. All right. I Don't Know by T-Mac up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. I've been enjoying T-Mac a lot. Yes, is this the first like acoustic-y release that you're doing? Like, for real? Oh, you just put the full EP out, bro. Okay, good, because I haven't done the Kayvan's house page yet. The Macs are in the building. Yeah, bro. We've listened to this before it came out, and I just fell in love with this style of music from T-Mac. The Red Solo on Instagram. Make sure you go follow him. And definitely check out this I Don't Know project. I don't know. So I'll go spend all of my time alone. I'll never have to leave my zone. I really love this one a lot too, Bula. I gotta say, it's definitely one of my favorites. I'm gonna release another EP that's all this type of music in a couple months. I love that, man. My girlfriend Mac is right next to me. Mac Supremacy. I'm dead, bro. Steffi says this is pretty. Maggie says hi, gift to this up. Oh, I got you, Maggie. I didn't. I got you too, Ari. Chef Boy Hard Beats. That's a good name. I think this is very calming. Giuseppe says this song is gorgeous. I love. It is, right? I agree too. This is gonna go in a couple playlists for me. Definitely gonna go in the sad playlist. Hey Pale Blue says strings. Wow, it's really beautiful. I'm super glad you've gone in this direction. I would say though, in the future, I would love you to roll this out maybe a little bit more extended. Like, so I wouldn't have just dropped this out of the blue. I like it, but just from a rollout perspective, I would spread it out. You got 5 songs here. That's 5 singles, bro. Easily like a solid 6 months of releases and promo, and that way you're not, you know, that's it. But this is just like business rollout feedback more than it is music feedback. The music itself is, I mean, I love it. You already know how I feel about this stuff. Digivus is very melancholic. Mag says this is so peaceful and beautiful, and Machism says beautiful track. Young Peanut says be pretty. It just feels good, you know? Also, his slight country twang in the accent, I think, just adds to everything. What's the sad playlist? Where are you? Gotta update that one soon. The Red Solo, THA Red Solo on Instagram. That's T-Mac. Macism up next. Another Mac. Music for the soul, says Kenneth Goodrich. I agree. Oh, Macism. Which one are we playing, bro? You sent me the whole EP. Makes me want to fall in love. Wish, yes, is Kenneth Goodrich. Okay, well, I guessed Secrets, so that worked out. This is Secrets by Macism with Terry J. Let us know what you think in the chat. A bit quiet immediately on the master. 5 minutes, very long. Also, I will say 2 things immediately offer up the the catch me of the. But then the drums are super loud. Vocals very quiet, drums very loud. Ah, damn. The thing is, I really like the idea here. Like, melodically, it's very cool. The mix is definitely not doing you guys favors, just because the instrumentation, the drums are really loud, and the vocals feel really squashed and low in the overall mix. Which, I really like the vocal arrangement here. But I wish that vocal was louder. Let us know what you think in the chat. And then the same feedback that I always give singers: just tune the vocals. Like, there's no reason not to. I don't think it detracts or takes away from the quality of the song to just tune the vocals a little bit. But I will say, yeah, Nivy says wish the bass wasn't just one note. That's also fair. Voice is really pretty, but I feel like I'm losing personality with the mic. I think it's the vocal mix that's making me lose some of that personality. Yeah. Kid Kaiser said it with the mix. At this point, now like 2 minutes and 10 seconds in, the 5-minute runtime is feeling long. You know what I mean? So that is something else that I would say too. It's just, again, length of 5 minutes. Tough these days. Ken said for the reverb, if you use the trick of setting the decay time to 60,000 divided by the BPM, move over 2 decimals, I think it would sound more on point. I'm not mad at the song structure necessarily. The song structure is pretty cool. I think the biggest things that I hear are the mix, the vocal mix specifically. Young Peter says a song like this is so good with a bass that kind of follows the groove. I agree that a little rhythm in the bass would be good. I do think that would switch things up a little bit and make it sound less repetitive, and maybe make that 5-minute runtime feel a little less daunting, especially at this far in. I'm not mad at the raps. I'm not mad at the melodies. I'm not mad at the singing, really. It really, for me, is just the mix, the balance between the instrumental and the vocal. And then I don't disagree with the bass line thing about just having a little bit more bass in the little bounce in the bass line to really fit some of the more percussive elements. Some new drum patterns of percussive would be cool too. Yeah, just a little bit more variation in the production. If it's gonna be 5 minutes long, I think, realistically, you probably have to have a switch up at this point. Like in today's music industry, like today's market, make your verse really feel like a moment. I would agree again with Kid Kaiser on that front too. Really creating a moment around that switch from, all right, this melodic part into these rap parts. But again, when it comes to the vocal performance and delivery, I'm really not mad at that at all. I think it's more just production and growing from a production side of things and a mix side of things. But the ideas are cool, and the ideas are there. Especially with these stacked vocal moments that happen with Terry J kind of coming in and out. Like, the Terry J moments are really cool too. And you guys' voices fit really well together. I do think that the mix could be stronger. Just like, this is what the priority queue is looking like right now. We've got about 10 songs, maybe 11, 12 songs in it. Love the male voice, so it's colorful, unique. Only comparison I can draw is Lupe Fiasco. Yeah, kind of. I hear where you're coming from with that. It's not a terrible comparison. Looking thick. The queue's looking thick. Yeah, if you want to guarantee a song gets played, though, all these orange songs are guaranteed they will be played in the next hour or so. Last 30 minutes is dedicated to people in the chat. So this is the priority queue. This is like all the other submissions that we're going to try and get to today. Like I said, last 30 minutes is free bumps. We bump people up. We do like a kind of rapid fire mode, like all that shit. You know what I mean? But if you don't see yourself on the queue, then you need to submit in the Google form, and then it should show up, and it will be there. Stephen Dismond, 6 Summers. Let us know what you think in the chat. I like this artist a lot. Great producer, great artist, great songwriter. I've been consistently impressed, and always like a real vibe, just great to listen to. Oh, fuck yeah. What up, Jordan? How you doing, bro? I am Flav. What's going on? YD. Amazing. What's your artist name again?
So I guess you're not
Just,
the
yeah,
one
right?
to bear
I got you.
my name. And so I guess for now,
Steph is
stick
super
to
fire, I
making
agree.
ranks, but I just want you to know our love is set in stone. And so I guess the summer's end is set.
Oh, crab cakes from Maryland.
So I
They
guess
do go
our time
crazy.
is through for
You guys got good crabs down
But
there.
even as you go home,
Super strong hair game. That's a fact.
my heart will still go on.
Strong content game, too, to be honest. Look.
So I miss you.
Love it when it gets into the high parts. I kind of wish that you were in the higher register in the beginning too, but I do understand the octave jump, and I really like the octave jump. Bassline's awesome.
So I say
Let us know what you think in the chat, as always.
nothing's new.
We do want to know what you think.
Summertime is always on my mind.
Mixed by 601 says, yeah, falsetto would have been insane right there. See, this is a 3-minute 55-second long song, and there is a switch up in the middle of it. See how it breaks it up, makes the song move a little bit more? Does not feel repetitive at all. YD says, I'm gonna keep it real, I hate that synth. Which one? You gotta be more specific. Kid Kaiser says this needs to go on that one Spotify editorial playlist for picnics. Kaiser said I'd drop some gooms, so we'll see how it goes. I love that. Enjoy your trip. Gotta appreciate a good switch up. It does get a little quiet in the switch up. That's maybe the only thing I would say. I know. You like your sub badge? Welcome to a year.
All those years, where did they end up? We spent 6 summers.
Hey,
so
bro, we're
much in
getting that bit by bit,
love.
man. That's all I can say.
But now I'm just here thinking what was.
More vocal stacks here, I think.
Oh, what happened to us?
I would maybe go straight when the vocals come back in, bring those stacks in. I don't know if I love the 4-bar into that.
So much in love.
That switch up sent me to space, says Jay.
But now I'm just here thinking what was.
That's really my only arrangement feedback. I would just shift those stacks up one loop.
What happened?
This is cool. This part's cool as shit.
So much and just here thinking what was. And I'm thinking of what.
Callie and Jay, you guys know each other? Oh yeah, you guys do know each other. Man. Fuck yeah. Guys, it says I'm a sucker for song moments that scream crowd interaction live. This one definitely screams live performance. Harry Moon says I like this. Steffi says yeah, this one's gonna be great for crowd interactions. Easily. Light is up. Shit, I don't have one around me. Ian said production value did indeed go up. Look, we're trying to get it up, man. I got a webcam now. We'll get the SM7B. No cloud lifter. We got the SM7B. Stephen Dismond on Instagram. If you're rocking with that one, make sure you go follow. We got Kenneth Goodrich up next. Kenneth Goodrich. Why do I always forget where you're from? Diamond Under Pressure. Let us know what you think in the chat. This dude's sick, honestly. I've really been enjoying this project. Everything I've heard from this project so far, I've thoroughly enjoyed. Sorry I'm Busy, the project from Kenneth Goodrich. Got some shelves, too. Vinyl records and comic books back there. LA, that's right, man.
As a youngin', always care what people thought of me. Wanna be the cool kid, wanna hit the lottery.
Beat is amazing. Mix on this is perfect.
Cool kid was always me. Fuck growing up, I'll get this money like Monopoly. Virginity, I lost to see when I was
Vocal mix
16.
and instrumental mix.
Didn't care who she was.
Song sounds HE. It does, right?
what love was.
I agree with that.
And that's the reason
I agree with that.
I'd rather be alone, drive the world crazy, and take the scenic road.
I fuck with this artist, man. Honestly, the music has been fire every time we listen to it. Oh, that's Nivea.
I've never seen a man that ever treat a woman right. And that's the reason why I think it ain't love.
Ken.Goodrich on Instagram.
What is wrong, what is right, what is love, what is life.
Well, it says every song tonight has been incredible. What the fuck? It's gonna be that way. Usually when it starts that way, it stays that way here. I can't lie.
Traded love for what I'm creating, been dead from the dead.
I Spirit, we're chilling. How are you? Welcome to the house.
Cause I beat it, gotta face it, gotta praise that I'm amazing, gotta celebrate the wins, gotta look into the mirror and give myself the credit.
I'm having a good time, bro. This is very good.
Shit, I'm next, bitch. Listen.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. That's beautiful. Yeah, we pull up socials because honestly, if you hear something you like, I always tell people, you hear some shit you like, just go follow the artist. So easy to support. You guys collaborate, keep up with each other, support each other. No egos in here. Let's just support each other because we like the music, you know what I'm saying? Ken.Goodrich on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with this one, man. Oh, I love that. I love that for you. I hope that uncovered some amazing memories. Yeah, no ego zone. Don't get those motherfucking egos out of here. None of that. If I see egos in the chat, I'm gonna squash that shit.
Just give up. I can't. Like,
I'm gonna come in and bully you. I'm gonna bully the ego out of here.
And that's like what's kept me going.
Bro, can you fucking imagine? Someone came in here like, man, I'm the shit. I was like, well, let's go look at how many streams you've got. You got Nivea up next. Motherfuckers would be tight. People would be so tight if we started analyzing them. Yeah, like we could get into it. My dad has the song lyrics. It's "Leave Your Ego by the Door." I love that. I do. I love that so much. This is R&B too, by Nivea. First album out next month. Congrats, bro. There's a lot of talented people out here in the world, man. That's why we do this, because I want to bring you guys together and make it easy for you to find stuff, you know? Ken.Goodrich. This is Nivea out of the UK. Got a pause on the man. I don't care what it lies and where I'm friends, I don't hurt for my homies. Nivea, I missed your beats, bro. I missed your beats a lot, Nivea. This is what we missed in the stream, bro. It wouldn't like to miss on her. I'm gonna miss it, told him, no. If I see it, I'm gonna get a number. Yeah, we don't have it, it's something. Take you on a trip, all around the globe, missing a message, really missing another, with the mind, we on fire like a Molotov, 500 on the yeah, like Rachmaninoff, classical, got the message, where's the message, where the message, yeah, I got the message on the way, 500 light, there's some light work if I'm plus on the mail, like, so twerk on the mail, baby got her ass and layer, 100 I score like a layup, like, 100, 500 on the layer, my ass on Nivea, bro, he's so good. Every beat that Nivea sends is fire. And also, for all the producers who are in here, Nivea does this thing where he sends in these beat melodies. I think it's the most genius fucking shit ever. Still to this day, bro. You're already getting your feelings on this one. About anything. It is. I know it's R&B, but like, bro, that's like a rip your heart out of your chest, talk that talk kind of song too. It wasn't when they're in the trenches, stepping on the floor, build a bear. I love that. Is that from the Cash Crab song?
Nivea, is that you?
Nivea, is that you? Hey. see you. That's all I say. Running with me. It's my baby. Ain't for no I'm so like honey. I'm honey. Took it to the crib, go all night. Like you're a so put you in your back, side. Beats by Nivea, I'm on Nivea. That's my. It's fucking sax, bro. I'm glad that you turned the sax down in these beats. I know all the R&B and singers crazy, chat going crazy right now. Honestly, Nivea is a crazy producer, man. Like, this is R&B shit. You gotta hear his drill shit too. I don't know if he's got any for us right now, but I'm a big fan of this producer. Beats by Nivea. Go follow him on Instagram. An absolute hidden gem in the UK. Hidden gem. You heard it here first. Pale Blue. Up next. Now this is an R&B album. I fucking love it, bro. Body that. He's from the UK, from London. You got to get at him, man. Long time looker here. Hey, well, it's good to hear your music finally. I'm glad that you've been hanging out with us. This is Pale Blue with Skyman. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm from the Londons. A record, yeah? Yeah? Yes, fam. Wagwan, fam. Oh, shit. Harry, you moving to the UK? Please don't apologize. This is sick already. Nice and loud. Everything is loud. I love it. Nothing is quiet. This is cool as shit, though. Yeah, I'm going to save this in the Fresh Picks draft. I told everybody I was going to do an update. I haven't done it yet, so. This is sick, bro. Hey, moving to Paris. Love that. Kenneth Goodrich says this is wavy. I like this a lot. I would listen to this. Truthfully, I fuck with this a lot. Oh. Young Chino says nice vibe. Folk feeling, but it's not like... Look, sometimes folk is boring as shit. This is not that. This is cool. I just like this. I also feel like this would sing crazy. This would be really cool in a movie or a TV show. The Insta is Hey Pale Blue on Instagram. Hey Pale Blue. I love the way this builds, just from a production standpoint. Like, movement, the strings come in near the end, the way the drums come in, the way the guitar comes in, it's just great. It builds really well, breaks back down again. Amazing. Just a real cute little song. You know how some songs are just cute. That song is just cute, bro. That's a cute ass song. worked on a lot on it out 7-11. Definitely let us know in the calendar, all right? Put it in the release. Afrobeat is the next thing. Oh, is that the next? You're going to do Afrobeat next? That's kind of fire, bro. All right, this is Gus. I don't really know how to introduce Gus. Multi-instrumentalist, just unreal musical talent. That's it. I feel like that's the best description I can give you. Like, Tame Impala, kind of. Same kind of vibe. Same kind of like, holy shit, you do all of this kind of vibe? That's facts, bro. It's a huge genre globally. So wavy, bro. I love this already. Song had me giggling with my feet up, says Kid Kaiser. Well, this one about to have you floating too. Jay, I don't know if you're still in space. This one's gonna take you out of the solar system. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs too. Eric Noha says this is very nice. That's what I just like from literally from a purely musical standpoint. Gus is unreal, man. It's a real next level shit. Jay says I just discovered a new planet. Shit feels good. It's also a very timeless sound. This easily could have been a song made in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, now. Low-key kind of the 70s, 60s. Like, it's a really timeless sound. That's what I like about it. The only thing I would say is the bass could come up a little bit, I think, in this mix, just to give it more of that rumble. You know what I mean? Like, I want to feel the bass a little bit more in this mix. Because everything else on the high end is like really bright and like big and spacey. I wish that bass hit just a tiny bit harder. All these guitar parts though, and fucking, I mean, the instrumentation is beautiful. This part right here, this like build, amazing. It's a sick bass line though. I like the bass line a lot. Mixed by 601. How'd you know I was thirsty? I was. Like a kid. After... You remember when you're a kid and you hold the glass with two hands, you drink it really, really quickly, and then you'd be like... and you like breathe really heavy because you just drank water really fast? That's... I'm at that point of needing water. And I also still just drink water like a child. So... As Callie says, what do you mean I do that now? That's exactly what kids do, bro, when they drink water. Or any drink. Fucking hilarious. If you like this one, it's at Gus Marks on Instagram. I just don't know that anyone else makes music like this right now. There's very few artists who just do it like this. The big ass... After they're done, yeah, that's a very specific core memory right there. And the fucking leftover juice just on the upper lip, just all sticky and shit. That's the other thing. I don't know about you guys. I can't deal with the stickiness of children. That's like the that disgusting. That's the one part I really don't like. It's just the inherent stickiness of children. They're always sticky. Hard Coders by Video Slug up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you're not drinking it like you just did a 360 no scope off the big swing and ran a 5K all during recess, you're doing it wrong. I'm dead, bro. I can't deal with children. Look, children are the best, man. So innocent. They see the world in such a pure way. But the stickiness, I can't deal with the stickiness. Some noisy experimental hip hop. I mean, it is those things for sure. I've got to be honest with you. I don't know that this is something that I would listen to frequently. But if you chopped up 50 seconds of this shit and put it on Adult Swim in between some cartoons that I really love, I wouldn't be mad if it came on and I had this experience for like a couple minutes. What I will say is, I don't know how often I would come back to it and listen to it just to listen to it. But in the right moment, in the right place, in the right placement, I definitely see the space for this. But it is definitely experimental. And because of the experimental nature of it, a little hard to follow on with and like really catch a vibe for at times. But I'm also not really mad at people, you know, doing shit that's a little out of the box and not regular. So, props to you for that. Pushing the envelope for sure. I don't know. Curious to know what everybody else thinks in the chat. Kid Kaiser says, this is fantastic, scaring the hose music. I do like the way it develops from noise into like... It goes in and out of these grooves, and that's kind of interesting. Kid Kaiser said I would definitely Cherry Bomb by Tyler and some JPEG around it. Callie says I'm scared for sure. I would be interested to see like a visualizer, a visual aspect of this, because I feel like that would be really cool. Like you could do some really cool things visually to something like this. A little different to listen to without visualizing it as well, but am I a fan of prog metal? I can be if it's tight. If it's not tight, not so much, but Callie said I can hear that in the next Purge movie. Like, the thing is, like, visually, this feels like a commercial. Like, if this whole track was a commercial for, like, an Adidas or something like that, the thing that I see in my head and the way that I would visualize it is, like, oh, you like, these hard pans, like, these hard swipe pans from, like, one scene to a completely different scene, to a completely different scene, to a completely different scene, telling the story of, like, a person, or, like, somebody wearing an apparel. You know what I mean? Like, that is, in my head, the thing that makes the most sense when I listen to this. So I could see a visualizer really bringing this whole idea and sound together. It's super interesting, though. I do have to say, like, and by the end of it, I'm pretty into it by the end of it, for sure. Mix reminds me of a competition cheer mix in a good way. Yeah, I feel that. Digivolt says intense workout music. Kylie says I could hear it in the next Purge movie. B Macca's, am I... Oh, yeah, I answered that question. Caro, what's the artist name again? Video_slug on Instagram. Again, I'd be super interested to see what a visualizer for that would look like, I think. What an interesting sound, man. I've really never heard anything quite like that. And that's pretty rare for me. I've heard pretty much every type of music before, and that was like a really, really different sound for me. Like, I really had to sit and think about it, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. This is Jay, the Pink Tape, which does this come out on Friday, bro? If it does, this is really unfortunate. But you know Lil Uzi's putting out his Pink album on Friday as well, right? There's nothing you can do now, but I just saw that today and I was like, fuck, bro. It's literally almost called the exact same thing. Maybe that'll work out in your favor, though. And because of the Jay Cortez thing and the Lil Uzi album, everyone's gonna flood to you. That's my fingers crossed. Is that everybody's gonna flood to your project. All plans, says Callie. Yeah, I hope. I got my fingers crossed that you do and it works in your favor. But this project is fire, bro. The whole thing's amazing. Hard work's nasty work. Jay, Pink Tape. This is out on Friday. Jay Cortez _ on Instagram. Make sure you go follow him. Honestly, this dude's just, again, extremely talented producer, songwriter, artist. Some nice hardcore / R&B. Really, Jay's about to be on our community playlist as well as one of the top 5 picks from the community. Caro, what's your artist name again, bro? Dude, that's such a nice run. How do you send in music? Baja Panty. This is how. Submit in the chat. Here's a link. Bing bong. I cried. That comes out this Friday. Pink Tape. Jay Cortez. Grandma's Boy up next. Definitely still taking submissions. Yes. Definitely still taking submissions if you want to submit. This is 1-800-GO by Grandma's Boy. Let us know what you think in the chat. Jay, you know I'm a fan, bro. You know I'm a fan. I'm curious about the volume on this one because it starts out real quiet, but I'm hoping it does increase in volume. This is as loud as I can get it with the fader turned all the way up on my end, so. Yeah, you guys can make me sing for you if you want. It just costs a lot of channel points. So if you've been here in the chat for a while, you can make me sing you a song. But this is 1-800-GO by Grandma's Boy in the meantime. Caro Tile, please let me know your artist name in the chat. I want to make sure we get you in the priority queue. But I can't remember what it is. That's my bad. Okay, Kaiser said, BRB, you gotta buy this hair oil from a gentle Haitian. I love that for you. That's a real wholesome Monday evening, afternoon thing to be doing. Bruh, I just saw it today for the first time. I think he, like, out of nowhere announced it, like, the other day. I was like, oh, yeah, my Pink album is coming on Friday. And I saw it, and I was like, fuck, isn't Jay's Pink tape coming on Friday? Well, I was gonna hit you about it earlier, because this is my first time seeing it. B. Macus. What's your artist name? Let me know in the chat. Okay, Grandma's Boy. It's literally called Pink Tape. Yeah, that's what I saw, and I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? It's really like such like an unlikely thing to happen too. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, but fingers crossed. You get some shit that gets driven to you just off that, because it could happen. I've seen it happen for other people before. Honestly, like, I think for Burna Boy, he had a song called Yay. And then, when, something happened with Kanye, I can't remember what it was, but everybody started listening to his song that was called Yay instead of Kanye. And it was like a really, really big moment on streaming where Burna Boy, like, shot up. You guys remember that? Okay, Grandma's Boy. I actually really like the idea here. I think the vocal mix can maybe still be a little bit crisper, come through and cut through the mix a little bit more. The balance in the mix was the thing for me. It was really, really quiet when it was guitars only. As soon as the distorted guitar came in and the drums came in, the fader just went whoosh. So I would just maybe just watch the balance on stuff like that. Make sure you're referencing it. But that was it, really. Like, I wish the vocal was just a little bit more up in the mix. I think that will help that type of music stand out for you. Right now, it's just a little too buried in the instrumentation. Yeah, you should capitalize on it, for sure. All right, this is Holocene with Always Watching, featuring Lathe. To me, these vocals feel a little too bright at the beginning. I like the distortion on them. I actually wish they were a little bit more distorted. But they feel a little like 8-bit bit crushery, like too thin. So paired with like the really like high pitched synths, it feels a little bit harsh on the ear. And we could get a little bit more low end in general, especially with this kick. Like even the kick feels a little high, a little bright. I like that sub bass in it though. Some timing issues on this rapped part, so that's something to think about. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I got the last one for you. Production on this is crazy though, I will say that. I don't know if I did. Darius, what's going on? Yo, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the crib. Sam_Mila, producer on this one. You're in Nashville, bro? Like, I know this movie theater, and I know the Parthenon. So, you are definitely in Tennessee. Dollywood, also? You an Nashville boy? You an Nashville boy?
The other thing I would say is that if you feel safe in
521 again, pretty long. So that would be my other bit of feedback just off rip. That was kind of a song in itself. You could really cap it here at around 2:30, and that's one song on its own.
You're just about in the right place to do something exciting.
Like, I do love the guitars on this. But for me, the drum mix could improve. And then the vocal mix could be a little bit less bright. Everything just feels a little bright. I think we need a little bit more of that low, mid, low end to just boom a little bit more. Like, I would back that kick up with a sub as well, just so it has like one of those boom, boom, boom. Biggest thing for me is length, I would say, though. Like, this could definitely be a shorter song. Thank you for submitting, guys. I appreciate it. If you want to get bumped into the priority queue, which is marked in orange, which is a guarantee that you'll get played today on stream, all you got to do is follow these instructions that I put in the chat for you. That'll explain how you can get bumped up into our priority queue and guarantee you get played today on stream. So from a production standpoint, I actually love this section with the kind of like messy synth part. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I would definitely, especially if you're an emerging artist, 100% suggest you don't release songs that are 10 minutes long. If nothing else, break that song up into like 2-minute sections or 3-minute sections. You got 3 songs to put out. You know what I mean? You could still have like a through line. But I think there's ways creatively to break up a 10-minute song, get more listeners on each individual part, and be able to use that in a rollout strategically to get more people to see them. The thing about a 10-minute song or even a 5-minute song is that people aren't going to listen to the thing all the way through. Like, if you go watch a YouTube video, right? And then, or if you post a YouTube video that's long, the drop-off time of viewers is like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, right? So, like, if you start to think about, like, watch times and listening times like that, like, a lot of people have ADD. They're not going to listen to the thing all the way through. So if you are an emerging artist trying to gain listeners and gain new fans, the easiest way to do that is to make short songs that they want to listen to over and over again. Like, the replay time, the replay value is higher. People are a little bit more hesitant and less likely to listen to a 5-minute song again. You know what I mean? Because it is a bit more of a commitment and they kind of understand what's happening. They might skip around in a little bit. But realistically, like, you could take a 5-minute song like this one, even at the 2:30 mark, you do a little beat switch up, you got a whole other song there in that last 3 minutes of the song. I don't know that I felt... And then this fade out is like 40 seconds to 50 seconds long as well. But you really could have... Right, song could have ended right here, 4:22. You've already cut a whole minute off the song just by not fading out for a full minute. You know what I'm saying? Oh, study instrumentals, I feel a little bit less... I feel differently about. Just because, you know, like, they move differently. People listen to them differently. They're just on in the background anyway. Okay. Flav says the track you want to listen to is the artist John Poppy. He made a YouTube short cover, and I wanted music around it. Hope you like it. All right, cool. So did you sample the YouTube short audio and then build around it? Is that what happened, Flav? And is it Flave or Flav? I love the strings on this already. Subs do get pushed up, yeah, into the priority queue, which is what we're on now. Nice. This is cool. This is really cool. Is there swing on the kick? I don't know if I love the swing on the kick when the sub is not swung, personally, because it's like a weird mindfuck kind of when you listen to it. That being said, I really do like everything else about the production. For me, the kick throws me off a little bit, but not so much that I don't enjoy it. It is kind of like an interesting touch. Personal preference, I probably wouldn't have put swing on the kick if it wasn't on the sub as well. Especially with those like fast sub moments where it's like a 16 or a 32. But overall, I do really like this. And in a minute and 30, it's actually a super easy listen. And I do kind of wish that the beat dropped again. So If at a minute and 30 seconds in, I'm left wanting that beat to come back in again for a second time, I think you've done a good thing, and I think the production is good. It's interesting. It feels big. It booms. It doesn't sound like super fucking like weird balance-wise in the mix. And those are things, honestly, for me that I think constitute good production. What up, Check the Ram? This gives me movie vibes. Yeah. That was I Am Flav. I am FLVVE on Instagram. Make sure you follow if you're rocking with that one. And good shit, man. I definitely want to hear more production work from you. Feel free to send in whatever you want, whenever you want. We got Young Chino up next. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs in the chat, too. So if you are here, let us know what you think. Sam the Seuss, let me know what your artist name is. And then Check the Rhyme, let me know what artist you've got for us today. This is Young Chino with Bad Gal, produced by Shy Beats. Can't lie, I'm loving this UK garage vibe already. Oh my god, bro, this is actually sick. Hey, Young Chino on Instagram. I like this, actually. Is this Pop Smoke? I'm dead, bro. It does have a nice bounce to it, and he does sound a bit like Pop Smoke. I like the UK garage drill slash Jersey club kind of mixture that we've got going on here as well. The only thing that I would say, garage Pop Smoke is what we need for real, says Kid Kaiser. I would say cut the vocal up just a tiny bit. Your lead vocal. That's the only thing I hear is that the lead vocal is still a little bit buried, but I really do actually like this a lot. R.I.P. Pop, we were robbed of a Pink Panthers collab. That's a fact. Yid says one of my friends did a Jersey Club remix of one of my songs. That's tight. The fact that this goes in between a couple different styles of music is fucking tight, man. I actually really like this a lot. Caro Tile, are you still in here? I still don't know what your artist name is, and I still want to bump you up into the priority queue. A Young Chino, AYXNG Chino on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. I like this a lot, man. This is really cool. A great selection of styles of production that I really love, mixed with a really good rap. Like Pop Smoke-esque kind of verse, man. I like that shit. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. All right, this is the expired demo by Maggie Glassman. Let us know what you think in the chat. Maggie always comes with real cinematic vibes, some real sync music. I was just watching Titanic last night, and Maggie comes with the Titanic music. James Cameron epic music. Ice cream that's starting to melt. It might be I wish that the vocals were a little louder, and that's it, really. The instrumental is loud and it feels good, but the vocals could be a bit louder on that last one. That's all. Your lead vocal specifically, I wish it cut through just a tiny bit more. That's all. Maggie, this is not mixed yet, right? One step forward, 3 steps back. Let me hide the things I lack. Yeah, of course I did. Who wasn't following it? But more importantly, was anybody following the 700 migrants who drowned trying to escape to a better life? Because I think that is really something that should have been covered more, and something we should talk about more. So. It says I want to hear on an R&B track. Yeah. I think retracking the vocals here would be good. Again, just real heavy on the bass, baritone aspect of the EQ. And then I would just tune a little bit, you know, smooth things out. Love this lower register though in your voice. Let me hide the things I like. My friends say that I'm doing fine, but I can't help but wonder if I expert. There's a lot in the no, not really. There's like 5 more in the priority queue. There is in the organic queue, so I can't guarantee that I'm going to play everything from the organic queue today. If you subscribe or gift a sub, it guarantees you get played on stream. And then in the last 30 minutes, which is like 26 minutes from now, we'll start bumping people up from the chat for free. So stick around if you want to get bumped up for free. That is always an option. Stacks on this, like vocal stacks, especially Steady. I don't know why I didn't get a notification about you. Did you just sub today? Okay, so the person who gifted is the one who gets bumped up in the queue. I would usually ask that if you get gifted a sub, you just pay it forward, because that's kind of how it works. I agree. Chess voice is amazing. It's just like a lot of power. It's a powerful voice. I think this is a really good. Look, no one makes ballads like this anymore. So like, to me, I think this is a great fit vocally for you. It's a great fit stylistically for where your voice excels. And also for the type of music that you write. Like, it's really epic. So I like, it's kind of cool. I like that you're doing these ballads. They do all feel really syncable. They all feel like they could be in films, if not already in films, or like coming from films. So I think that's a big plus too. Maggie Glassman on Instagram. If you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow. And if you want to work, make sure you hit her up and go work with her too. We got Ari Moon up next. Ari, it's been a minute, but I'm excited to get into this one from you. This is easy. About to get some great R&B music. Let us know what you think in the chat, as always. And if you want to get bumped up in the queue, all you gotta do is hit Command Skip.
In the middle of the night, reaching for
It's somebody had put a company in here last week, and I can't remember for the life of me what the company's name was.
Let it burn where it stays.
Oh, this is awesome already.
Wish we could replay.
Saving it.
Restart a movie.
That went exactly where I was hoping it would.
Pause and rewind. Give it time. Harder to love me
Oh.
than it was to leave me. Wasn't always easy, but it was right.
Yeah, this is amazing. I love the melodic choices, and the vocal stacks here are really, really, really well done. Great build. Excited for the drop on this. Sam the Sue says this is fire. He gets this vocal slam for real.
But it was right.
Oh,
When you let a homie tie,
I was not expecting this kind of a drop at all.
we could slow dance for hours.
I'm not mad at it, but I kind of wish that it had stayed slower.
Tell me that you need me.
Though I will say I do understand why it went this way. So I'm not mad. Just a different vibe than I think I was expecting. That's not a bad thing. Kid Kaiser says, wow. Jay says, great vocal structure. And Young Chino says, geez. Digiverse, let me know that artist name in the chat. And Ruben, if you do have someone that you want us to just listen to, let us know. Either way. It says, I feel like I'd hear this in Netflix show, go hop on that sync licensing. It's facts. Oh, Kid Kaiser said, this is everything I love about Rina Sawayama vocally. I love that. No, the tone is amazing, man. I got you. Live digital. Great bridge. Great bridge. I'm not always a bridge person, but that one was really good. Kid said soaring runs. Ari said Darkchild walked in on this session and gave us some pointers. That's fucking cool as shit. Rodney Jerkins himself. Darkchild nah. That's very cool. That is very cool. I would freak out, personally. Ari Moon on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you are not already. That was easy. You can find that in the songs we found on Twitch playlist on Spotify. Also, we got Yid up next. As always, let us know what you think in the chat. The video on the right second row is it. That's so cool. Control, trying to mix. Oh, yet I remember you. The last thing you sent us was fucking exceptional. Now I remember. I was like, I know I've heard this artist before. But I remember you produced everything yourself, and we were all like, what the fuck? This is unreal. Okay, the verse and chorus is ass vocally. No one believes you. I really need mixing feedback on the second verse. So engineers, listen. Yeah, you're a liar. Good, good. I'm glad we all know that there's a liar in the chat. This is amazing already. High Spirit says, I feel that all the songs I listened to, I think I was in the wrong song. It's not clashy. I would play some of the levels though. Like I would maybe just bring the keyboard sound down a tiny bit. That's the only thing that's a little overpowering. But I think, okay, one, bass up in this mix here, keys down like that. Like tuck that just a tiny bit more. Vocals up a little bit more, bass line up a little bit more. I think the percussion's perfect as is, and the piano sounds perfect as is. God damn. Oh, I don't know about you guys. I fucking love this. I think this is amazing. I see what you're saying. I don't necessarily think it's clashy at all. I think that what you might be hearing though is just this piano being just a tiny bit loud. And I think if you bring it down a little bit, those vocals will punch through a little bit more. And that bass line could definitely come out, man. This shit's fucking amazing. Derek Jawan just like came in at a great time. Sheesh. Kid Guys says maybe cut off a bit of high end from the keys and throw them through an API soft knee. Sam says harmony so smooth. Whitey says my dad kill that shit for real. I was gonna play bass on it, but he's better. So yeah, the bass line is awesome. I would definitely give that a little bit more presence. It's such a good bass line.
Yo, record
Young Chino
now.
says yeah, 5 vocals once again. I really think that was very good. Hollow out the keys to make you high end stand out more. I think Kid Kaiser's got a good point. I think that's it. I don't know that you need to do that much to it. I really wouldn't change too much because it's kind of beautiful as is. And I do think that your voices, though they sound similar, work together like fucking just perfectly. Live Digital, we got you. I got you in this priority queue. We got 3 more until you. We've got 15 minutes until we start bumping people up from the chat for free. So stick around if you're with us. And there is another chance to get bumped up in the chat. This is Connections. Let us know what you think. Is this the prog metal? Is this prog metal? Nah. Oh, that's awesome, though. Good chemistry. Yep, you can absolutely submit. This is cool already. I like the female vocal on top of this. A nice touch. Did you play all of this? Is this a band? Like, what's the deal here? Oh, this is cool. You know what? I think the vocal mix can be a little stronger. I wish it was a little grittier than it is. That's my only feedback. I wish there was just a little bit more grit in the vocal. That's all. And I don't know whether that's like just like a yelled background vocal that kind of gives it that like, you know? Even if it's layering, because I do think that's like one of those things that, where am I from? I live in New York, so I guess New York right now. This is cool as shit though. I think this is really well, from a technical standpoint, like all of the parts, all the instrumentation is great. The movement in the arrangement's really cool, and the mix overall in the instrument sounds fantastic. Guitar tone is great. Drum tone is great. I wish the lead vocal... Well, I'm from the UK originally, so that would make sense. I'm a UK boy at heart. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like a second part. Like I will say that, not to make an like I don't know if you fuck with Evanescence or not to make a comparison, but I do think that like the thing that Evanescence do really well is that back and forth between a female vocal and a male kind of growled, shouted vocal that gives it a little bit more like oomph. Because I do think that her tone is just maybe a tiny bit too sweet, and that's again just a personal preference. There's like wrong with this at all. Please don't take that as me being like, oh, this is not good enough. Like, this is fantastic. I think you guys did an amazing job. But if I had to pick on anything, and if I had to be like, you know, critical of any part, it would just be that I wish there was like a tiny bit more grit in the vocal. And if she can get that out, great. It doesn't need to be a male vocal layered with it. But I think that's what I, awesome breakdown. This breakdown is great. You know what I could use? A couple screams. And if it's her, even better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she screams at all, but if she can, I do want the screams. I'm very much, like, when it comes to this music, like, I want the screams. I hear them. They're in there. Yo, this is actually hard as fuck, bro. Yeah, I heard the screams. Turn them up. Give us more. Is this on any other streaming platforms other than YouTube? Oh, you guys are from Australia too? Fuck yeah. Yo, we get the
Nothing
best.
makes him happier than the farmer's dog. We're putting
Yeah, we get the best fucking music from Australia sometimes. Like every time someone from Australia comes in the chat and they send me some shit, I can't help but be like, yo, what's happening in Australia? You guys make some cool fucking music. All right, how do I find you guys? Where the fuck is this? What's that song called? I need it. Home. I'm saving that. Like, that shit's cool. Look, we don't get a ton of progressive metal in here, but when we do, I feel like I'm always just like, yo, fire. Where's HJ Music? Well, that's not his username on Twitch, so he's not going to respond to that, but he's probably at work right now. It's morning time in Australia. The fucker's got to go to work. As this T-Mac House on the Hill. Also from the I Don't Know project that he just put out. Get ready to get in your feelings again. Yeah, I'm gonna save this shit too. Thanks for sending it to me on Audio Mac. I think this is gonna end up in the Fresh Picks playlist, if I'm being completely honest. It's just in the draft right now. Jay, let's get you into that priority queue again.
Need a house on the hill, some food on the stove. If we protect from the cold, then we might never get old. I peep this shit before I sense it way deep in my soul. I started running.
Of course, thank you for sending music in and being here. T-Mac, this shit sounds great, bro. That sub booms. I do wish your vocal mix was just up a tiny bit, but I don't know though, it feels good. So I'd be lying if I said it didn't.
I don't want to talk on the phone, yeah, I know that I'm low-key, some type of asshole. I got the best intentions, but they don't tend to show. And I know that everybody want what I got. Put the flow on the beat when it drop like.
No, I still really like this a lot, man. I like this. This is such a cool sound view. What's going on, Aubrey? How you doing? Welcome. Right now we're listening to T-Mac, House on the Hill, from his I Don't Know album, Tom DeLonge's Alien. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the crib. Bullis has such a crazy flip. It's a really good. It's really well done. I like this a lot. The Red Solo on Instagram, and if you miss any of these socials, don't worry, we're gonna put them in the Discord after we get off. If you're not in the Discord yet, boom. Oh, you mean in his genre? Yeah. It is really cool. I honestly, like, even just listening to you like a couple months ago, man, this shit's cool. Yep, do this twice a week. Every Monday, every Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. And if this is your first time in, my day job is in music too, so I work in music full time. I'm director of A&R at a distribution company run by Genius. Yes, that Genius. I've been a Genius for like 7 years doing this. So content strategy, identifying artists, managing artists, producing, like I've kind of done a little bit of everything. And it's really all I think about. So you can always ask me music industry questions in the Discord, in the chat here, whatever you want. Like, we try to just make this really open community around empowering and helping support independent and emerging artists and helping artists develop and figure things out. Because with guidance, it's much easier to figure out how you can improve as opposed to people just being like, oh, no, I don't fuck with this, or, yo, I really love this. This is great. So we really try and get into the ins and outs of what makes a song great. With T-Mac, it's been cool because we've listened to him kind of switch his overall sound from a more hip-hop sound into this like really kind of sad, slow, beautiful music. And so that's been one of the things I've really enjoyed the most. I've signed a couple artists to distro deals from this community. I do plan on doing more of that in the future. And really, you know, like eventually I want to do like a community album. We have a community playlist we do every week. So it's really, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like the whole point is to help artists develop and figure out how they can improve. I've been an artist myself, and like that was one of the things I always hated. It was like getting feedback that was just like, this is good, but you know, like it just didn't fit. Like this some arbitrary fucking opinion here, or you know, it didn't feel like up tempo enough, or some shit like that. Like people always give like the most dog shit like feedback when they listen to music and don't like it because they don't know how to tell an artist what could be better. So the whole point of this community is for all of us to be listening to music and telling people, all right, like this is what we hear as individuals. This is what could be better. This is how you could improve potentially. And then it's up to you. You can take that feedback. You can take that advice, do whatever you want with it. But at the end of the day, then at least you're being told something that might help you improve in the next release, or help you find that sound that really fits your voice properly. So that's the point of this stream, is to really help get you into the mindset of like, all right, like maybe I can switch some things up, and that'll really change the way people listen to me. And that'll change the way I interact with my audience. Maybe that changes the audience that I have, and maybe that fits better. So that's what this is all about. I do this twice a week. So come join, and join the Discord if you haven't to. And don't apologize for changing your kid's diaper. Do your life shit, always. This is Blow by Motive. Let us know what you think in the chat, as always. Hey, bro, your sound, the direction is cool as shit, too. And I feel like everybody feels the same, which is great. I'm glad it worked, you know, like, or is working. This has got a good bounce. This beat choice is really good. Delivery solid. You're out of the Midwest. Let us know what you think in the chat. A good sound overall. And then Tom DeLonge's Alien. Let me know what your artist name is in the chat, please. And we'll get you in the priority queue. From Rockford, Illinois. Hey, man. I like this lo-fi filter right here. Or high pass. Low pass? Low pass. I do like that he started as soon as the beat dropped too. No wasting time. I think that's actually key for independent and emerging artists. You should do that. Get straight to the fucking beat of it. Bula says, I love this joint. Processing on it, put some zest on it. I would agree. Kaiser says, reminds me of Brockhampton. That's a pretty good comparison. The energy in this good. I kind of wish there was just more ad-libs, more vocal layers. Hey. Back to. Just more layers, you know what I mean? I do like the processing though. I want to save that in the playlist. Okay, Motive. I'm not mad at that at all. You got your bars off. The delivery was solid. The energy was really good. And that's, for me, a lot of times that's what it is, like in music like that. If it's a high energy, high tempo, like hip hop song, and the energy, the vocal doesn't match it, generally I'll just be like, this doesn't make sense. But that everything about that felt like it made sense, so I liked it. Yeah, no, it was solid. Live Digital, Reluctant, Unreleased. Let us know what you think in the chat. Production changes is good. I did like the low pass filter kind of moments, and some of the automation was cool too. I fucking love this already, honestly. I don't know what direction it's gonna go in, but I like it. I'm glad it went in this direction. Live Digital on Instagram. A duo out of Atlanta, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia. The vocal mix could maybe be a little bit more full, a little bit higher in the overall mix, because that bass is so thumping and big. But I do like this. I don't know if I would have made Keep It a Buck at the end of that one melodic. I probably would have just kept it as more of a rap sounding delivery personally. Because I do like the division with him kind of being the melodic aspect and her being the rapper in it. It's like a cool dynamic that we don't really hear that often. Really ever. Now that I actually can't think of a song where we've got a male vocalist and a female rapper. Like, off top, there's not one that comes to mind. So I do love that dynamic in this group. I think what you guys do have... Okay, the thing that you're not doing that I think you have a really, really good opportunity to capitalize on is the back and forth between you both and the contrast between you two voices and two styles. So I actually really like this a lot. My biggest feedback is cut the vocals up in the mix, make sure they sit on top, make sure they're the star of the show. And then the other thing that I would do is really experiment with the back and forth of you going between your two voices. But I do like this dynamic of she's rapping and it's like really going to be like a real rap delivery. He's singing and it's going to be like a real R&B, like Tory Lanez-esque kind of style. Like, I don't know. I really fuck with the dynamic, and I think what's happening here is really cool. And I like this song a lot. Just make sure that your vocals are the star of the show in these mixes, and that's it. Live Digital, LIV Digital, no A, on Instagram. We got Jay Cortez up next. I think so. It is in there, and we're going to be bumping people up from the chat for free once we get through these 3 songs from subscribers. So we'll get straight into it. This is Tonight 115 A minor by Jay Cortez. Is this a song idea or a beat, bro? Guess we're going to find out. Song idea. Let us know what you think in the chat. I fucking love it, dude. Melodies, bro. You got melody. You got melodies of fucking days. You're the king of melodies. Ugly crying eating an elote to this shit, says Callie. I'm dead, bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, you got it. Like Rudy J, it's undeniable that you have it. Like, the amount of songs that you churn out, like that's it. Like, that's the fucking job, bro. I got the grimace shake, y'all. I'm dead. Need to add a second verse. Even if you didn't, I don't think that it would be, it's not that bad. All right, Some Things Never Change by The Thump. A stream of consciousness instrumental piece. Hope you enjoy. So what's your process for doing stuff like this? Do you lay down your bass, lay down your drum, and then just kind of riff and see what happens? Do you comp? Are you gonna ship purple tomorrow? Grimace is the purple one, right? Program drums, live bass, and guitars. The drums are probably my least favorite part for what it's worth. But I mean, if this is improv on the instrumental side of things, like, pretty hard. I like it. Callie says, oh shit, I'm shitting purple now. That's not good. Do you go back and edit any of the things that you do? I think the thing for me that on the drums that I'm not a fan of is the drum sounds chosen specifically, not necessarily the drum pattern. So the tough part about music that is like stream of thought improv is just that the improv has to be exceptional. You know what I mean? Every time. This one you didn't edit. That's the only thing I would say is just go back and edit and comp some of these moments, because there's really, really great ideas in here. I think if you go back and clean things up, it's still gonna have that same effect of stream of consciousness, but it'll be a little bit cleaner. Some of the moments aren't necessarily as like on time as like I personally would like, because I'm a big stickler for timing. Like, you gotta understand, you come in here, I am going to be constantly saying, oh, you know, the timing on this could be a little bit better. There's a slightly off rhythm, especially when it comes to rappers who do not deliver on time or on beat. That is a huge pet peeve of mine. It is noodly, but I think the idea is there, right? Like, I think the process that you have is really cool. And this idea of like, all right, I'm going to lay down drums and I'm going to improv and just like do shit. That's how I make beats. Like, just for what it's worth. Like, I'll sit here, I'll noodle around on the keyboard for a little bit until I find a loop or something that I really love. And then I'll build off of that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take that loop, build a bunch of other shit around it, add some variation throughout, and kind of just go like 4 bars by 4 bars, 8 bars by 8 bars, improv in little 8-bar sections. So I think it's a good way to do it. Like, it's absolutely the right way to produce and write music and make music. But at the same time, lock in some of the moments you really like the most, go back and edit, and I think that's how you start to like, capture new listeners and kind of like make a more commercial sound overall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like that. I think that's the way that we all improv, right? Like at the core, like that's kind of what this is. Like there has to be a certain level of improvisation that happens, but once you've improved, it's going back and it's just molding things into that final product. But it's cool, man. Keep doing your thing. Like, you're a good musician. Like, you can hear it even in the noodling. Okay, you guys heard that I liked metal 2 times, and now you are here with more of it for me. And I'm not upset at all. I'm not even kind of upset. This is Fear Culture with Supernova. Let us know what you think in the chat. I love this music video because you just don't see music videos like this that much anymore. Noodling, bro. Noodle around. I hope this screams in this song. Great vocal tone. Yeah, let's fucking go. I'm ready. I feel the screams coming already. Yeah, fuck yeah. While we're listening to this, drop your artist name in the chat if you're in here. We're going to bump some people up from the chat for free for the next 30 minutes. So if you are in the chat and you want to get bumped up, put your artist name in the chat right now. This is great. Fuck yes. This breakdown is perfect. I'm giving you a thumbs up on YouTube. I'm going and saving this song on Spotify right now. I love it. And give me a second to catch up with you guys in the chat in this Google form. But vocal tone is fantastic on this, if I'm being completely honest. And the instrumentation is great. The mix is good. It feels good. Oh yeah, this is some shit that I would listen to. Not even secretly, like I would listen to this just cause. Hybrid Noise, thank you for the follow. We are bumping people up from the chat for free, so if that's you and you're in the chat and you want to get bumped up, you better put your artist name in the chat sooner than later. Now's the time. I fucking love this, man. Like, honestly. Did someone say another name? Was there another name in the chat? No, that's it. We got 3 of you? Okay. You guys don't want these free bumps. You're not gonna get them. That was Fear Culture, FRCLTRE on Instagram. Yeah, if you are here in the chat and you want to get bumped up this list for free, let us know your artist name in the chat. Make sure you type out your artist name in the chat so I know what it is, because otherwise I can't bump you up. Okay? And you can do that right now. If you just in the chat and you look, and this is your time. This is your time to get bumped up for free. I don't know why you wouldn't want a free bump. This is getting me through this McDonald's. I'm glad you're in the McDonald's line. Get some nuggies for me. Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. I like that a lot. Make sure you send the new stuff through. This is Live Digital with Skin. I like this already. I fuck with this a lot. Video's clean too. Get the Kayvan meal. The Kayvan meal is 20 nugs and a large fry. Quite honestly, that's it. You give me 20 nugs, a large fry, maybe a Dr. Pepper. A brown paper bag of fries and nuggets. Yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we? I forgot about that. Yeah, this is perfect. This shit is a vibe. If this came on anywhere, I would enjoy it. Again, the dynamic between the two of you is great. If you're here in the chat, you want to get bumped up for free, put your artist name in the chat right now. But can you hear my music? What do you want to hear? Hey, you about to hear no raps. Let me tell you that much. Next time I'll get you hella nuggies. Thank you, thank you. I do love nuggies. Alright, let's get some more of these people from the chat in this queue. If you're here in the chat and you want to get bumped up for free, make sure you put your artist name in the chat, bro, so I know who you are and I can bump you up. You feel me? This got me a trance. That one was really good. I liked that. Oh, hey, Isaac Zale. This is an artist I manage. We've been doing this content series for a few months called No Label, No Budget, where he does everything himself. And it's just to hyperbolically show artists that you can do everything yourself if you just go hard. So if you haven't checked this out, you should definitely check this out too. His name's Isaac Zale. He's from Canada. He engineers everything himself. I'm not self-sufficient. Digi dashboard when I smash the digits. When I'm hot, I'm livid. When the tones are vivid, the tone down your presence. When I rap, it's presence. Beheadings. Hold it against me. Label got 12. I can hit him with the L. All my days in a cell. The blades of the devil. Anyway. And so yeah, every week he just shoots a new music video, makes a song from scratch, does all that shit, 'cause he's a beast. Shout out to Isaac Zale. That man is a legend, bro. He goes so fucking hard. That was Live Digital. Live Digital, no A, L-I-V, Digital, no A on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. If you are here in the chat, because I see some new faces, it's 28 of you. If you want to get bumped up for free, now's your chance. I got 20 minutes left on stream, and I am bumping people up from the chat for free. Quage, what Quage song is it, and how come I couldn't open it? That's my question. Phasor, I'm gonna bump you up, Phasor. Yeah, this is the time. If you're here in the chat, you should really take advantage of this because it's just free bumps. Rain Man. Some talented people. There's a lot of talented people in the Discord as well. So if you've not checked out the Discord, you definitely should. This is Rain Man by Quage. I fuck with this artist already, actually. I put him in one of my playlists before. I can't remember what song it was, but probably Clouds in the Sky. But I fuck with this dude.
Yo, my dad wicked, pop should be more righteous.
Yeah, free bumps, bro. I don't know why either, but let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we do still want to know what you think of these songs. Dude's got a great voice, bro. Oh, maybe we listen to Quage on stream. I don't know, but I've definitely heard this artist before. Lord Quage on Instagram, out of Michigan. I fuck with this dude though. You got enough bumps, you got a line. That's a bar. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody, right? Callie, you got anything for us today, bro? Surgical Flow, that NYC Attitudes is Mac Easus. Trying to sign him? Solid.
I had my first drink at 13, let it sit. My crowd in front of me from shit I did. I never did a bed, she would die from shock and soap. Rika weed, smell of vodka mo. Corn before the storm, when it hit no power. I spit a 16 and believe your whole block will glow.
I figure out what I put him in.
I'm drama free, ski slow, slots the coke, do a line for me.
Might have been Fresh Picks, actually, now that I think about it.
More hostile than hotels in Barcelona. No replacement of transplant for my type of blood, cause it's mixed with the sweat and the tears. Stuck between control and fate or just letting it stand. Still looking.
Yeah, this is immediately. I think I just put it in the playlist already. Well, I just did if I didn't. Weigh in. I think that sounds right, bro. This one, right? That does sound kind of familiar. Trying to see if I recognize the fucking the album artwork. I've definitely heard this dude before, though. I definitely like his music. Lord Quage on Instagram. I remember his. Yeah, I follow him on Instagram too. I definitely put him in something. You know what? It might have been Discover Monthly. I might have put him in the Discover Monthly playlist. Good energy, good flow switch ups. Quit noodling around, y'all. Yeah, I add to my personal playlist, and then we have some community-based playlists as well. So like we have our community playlist is getting updated soon. But I do put stuff in my own playlist as well. That shit was fire. I like that a lot. This is Iasveni. Did I say that right? Angelina Jolie featuring Krish. Let us know what you think in the chat. Okay, loving this flamenco ass vibe right now. Okay. Let us know what you think in the chat. Mushrooms hitting too hard right now, says Callie. Hey, bro, stop noodling around over there. Quit your noodling. This is great. This is great. I have no negative feedback about this at all. This slaps. What's your artist name, Aubrey? If you're in this queue right now, I'll bump you up. We're bumping people up for free. If you're not in this queue, just make sure you submit in the Google form. Oh, Juniper Vale, let's go. Well, now's the time. This is the bump people up for free time. 17 minutes left. This is solid. Iasveni. Yeah, we do this in the last 30 minutes of every stream. We bump people up from the chat for free, just to say thanks for you guys hanging out with us and listening to the music and giving feedback. Because you don't have to do that, man. I appreciate it. This has got great movement in it. Great, like, fucking... I'm gonna lie, noodle out to him. I like this. This has got a great bounce to it. Are you Alex Mac Keezus? What's your artist name? I like this part too. Is this Krish? Your last song was with Krish as well, right? Yeah, bro, we added some new some sound alerts. So when people follow, there's a new friend. Grimace Shake went crazy. Time to go home. I'm crazy on the toilet. I'm dead. Purple Poo, here you come. This is great. Yeah, I really don't actually have much feedback on this one. It's really fun to listen to. Again, it's ESVenny on Instagram if you're rocking with it. It's a good length too. 3:15 is solid. I'm not mad. It doesn't feel too long. Got good movement. The switch up in the third verse, being that male rapped vocal, is pretty good too. But the vocal tone on the female part's great. It's good. It's good. I like that. I think I said this last time we listened to something from you as well. If I'm being honest, I think it hit for me. All right, Jordan Ali, Cardio featuring Valo, Dave Vaughn, Lean, and Big Raw. Let us know what you think in the chat. Dope and very unique compared to a lot of the vibes the artist has. A lot of potential. I agree with that too. Kid Kaiser, what's your artist name again? I'ma get your cardio up live. Purple Poo Ray be my next project. I'm dead. Aubrey, we're good. How are you? How's your day been? How was your weekend? I'm not a big, like, contemporary Christian music fan. Like, no, like, conservative music. Like, that'd probably be it. Like, no weird conservative music in here. Because that's just not who I am, and I'm immediately going to disagree with the content. But no genre limitations. I'm down to listen to anything. It's just like if I hear some shit that's like, yo, why would you say that in the song? I'm gonna be like, nah. I'll bump it. The one thing I will say about this is the mix feels really loud and a little harsh. It's just a little like aggressive on the ear. I'm not mad at the hook. Nope, it's not too late to submit. You absolutely can still submit. You know how. Use the form. We've still got about 13 minutes, so I'm just getting people from the chat right now, and we're listening to them. We'll go on a raid after this. Take you to another channel. I like the bounce of this. I like the delivery, actually, on the vocal, too. It's just the mix is a little harsh on the ears. And that might just be a personal thing, but to me, it just feels a little... I see the vision, though. I will say that. Like, I do think that, like, you get this mix down, bro. You make it feel like a little bit more like... So you're in there in that, too. That's a terrible description. That's such a bad description. But I think that's it, really. Like, for me, it's like, all right. You get that mix down. I would say just maybe bring some of like the bright, like harsh aspects of the EQ and tuck those a little bit, or maybe bring them out, cut them out a little. Subtractive EQ will probably help you there the most. Hey, Faisal says this is a song I've made inside out, self-taught artist trying to mix my own songs. I'm dead. That's the classic. That is the classic overcorrection. I've done it a billion times myself, so don't feel bad. Every time. Phasar, I like this. I guess I can accept I don't have you in my life. More vocal layers. You could add some harmony, some ooze now. Okay, never mind. You got him. They're in there.
I know I'm selfish, should've never lied and always kept it honest. Maybe I know that it's an honest.
Do you guys have any feedback? I don't know if I have any feedback on this one. That's what it is, and girl, I wish I said I can help but think about the way the reality hitting me slowly. Ooh, this is a vibe. Get an Instagram. that's my feedback. Why the fuck are we on Facebook pages? Please get an Instagram. Oh, you're from New Zealand. You gotta tap in with Shaden, bro. Don't change much.
I've been trying to forget, but it happens every time.
I don't think you need to change anything here.
I guess I can accept I don't have you in my life. And hey, girl, you know that
I would say if you can, higher, go higher. Turn up some of those higher notes and really get in there. I don't know why I can't find your Instagram, bro. Are you sure that's it? Feels like a super marketable song. It's really good. I like that a lot. Is it Phasar Music? Is that it?
Rock Rose.
Gotta be this one. This is the one, right? Yeah. I don't even need you to clarify. I know it is. I thought I just saw this on your Facebook page. You're lucky I'm a detective, bro. I mean, we might have never found that one. That was smooth. I like that a lot. I really did. Saint by Michaelis up next. Michaelis and Jamonte. Let us know what you think in the chat. First, like, turn-up song we've had all stream. I've not had much turn-up music today. Hey, thank you for coming in. Thank you for sending stuff in. I appreciate you guys being here and sending music in. I gotta sneeze, bro. The sneeze is working its way out slowly. Okay, I already have too much feedback on this because I think from a technical standpoint, it's good. Like, it sounds good. The mix is cool. Like, the vocal tone is cool. Production choices are good. I mean, you know, it fits the artist. I don't know if it's the most memorable song in this space, and I will say that I just think that that's the toughest part about being in this space specifically, is making a real standout song that doesn't sound like anything else in this space. So it's not really feedback as much as it is a critique of the genre overall and the difficulty of standing out within it. But there's nothing wrong with this. I think this is maybe just not the song that I would be like, oh shit, this artist, man, Jesus Christ, I've got to listen to everything. That's all. And that's not, I know it's not really like feedback. I wish it was better feedback than that. And there's, again, nothing wrong with it at all. That's the other thing too. Or we said, no, don't worry about it at all. We listen to all types of music in here. Like, that's my whole job. Lo-fi's cool. Don't even worry about it. Well, I do this twice a week, so feel free to come back and send in stuff. You're gonna find new music here every single week. Like, that's one of the cool things about our community too. It consistently adds new artists and new people to it, so we get to hear stuff at every level. That was Michaelis_XX. Again, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Like, I thought it was quite good. I just didn't hear that thing that would, like, in that song specifically, make me come back and listen to that song specifically again. But I would listen to that artist again, and I would want to hear more from that artist before I was like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? It's tough. Not every song is going to catch me every time. There's nothing wrong with the song at all. That switch up though, that switch up, the halftime switch up is like a really common thing in the space again. So that's it. You know what I mean? Sky of My Hood by Astrobeat. Here we go. I don't have a problem with the production here, but this bass line is not hitting for me. Excuse me. I don't know what it is, but the bass line doesn't really feel like it fits with the super chill chord progression. I'm like weirdly picky about lo-fi beats. So like, for me, the bass line and the main lead melody here feel a little disjointed, and I think that's the thing that's throwing me off. The drum's good. The vocal sample is really cool. I actually love the way that all of like the synth sound. It's just that bass line that's kind of taking me out of it. The bass line a bit energetic for lo-fi, I would agree. Lo-fi is supposed to be real chill. That's it though. So for me, that's the biggest feedback on that one. Just that bass line. I would say like the best way to think about producing is just make the elements fit. Like you don't have to go like crazy, right? It doesn't have to be back off too noodly. Yeah, a little bit. The distortion perhaps of the bass line. It's the notes of the bass line is one of the things. The distortion, not so much. I think it's the sound. Like the actual sound choice itself would be the other thing that it kind of sits between like a synth bass and an organic bass, maybe a bit too much. I think you can get away with a more complicated bass line with an organic, like analog bass on a lo-fi beat, because it just fits into a space a little bit better than a synth. Like I just don't know that synth basses belong on lo-fi in general, and that's maybe the issue.
Online shopping. A frustrating journey filled...
You know? I don't know who asked if they could hit my songs earlier, but I'll play you a beat if you want at some point. This is Juniper Vale with Till We Die. I actually kind of love this already. Just the piano, the chord progression is great.
In hand we dance, we'll take it slow.
Oh, it's an organic bass. Okay, never mind. Then it is a distortion, I think. It made it feel a little too synthetic.
Entwined, we shine, sharing our souls in the fire's glow.
Okay, a little Owl City-esque kind of vibe in the vocal.
Our future flickers in the light.
I wanna look into your eyes.
I love this lyric video actually.
I'll be by your side.
It's kind of perfect.
To the afterlife, our love lives on forever. Till we die.
Oh, this is great.
It's just you and I. Until the end of time, we will be together.
Till death do us part.
Yeah, this is great. You guys have great chemistry. It's just the voices fit together so well.
I will be your friend.
Dawn and until dark sun.
Really nice vocal inflections. It's interesting. It's
pretty
prettily done. Like pretty, beautifully done.
Our future flickers in the light.
I love that melody right there.
I wanna look into your eyes. Till we die, I'll be by your side. Into the afterlife, our love lives on forever. Till we die.
Juniper, where are you from? Where are you guys both from, actually? I hear like kind of like a hint of an accent from both of you, but I'm just curious to know where that is from. Hey, Lyrics on Genius, let's go! This is how you fucking do it. Beautiful.
We will be together.
Formatted well as well. Look at you. Look at y'all.
We will be together. Till we die, I'll be by your side. Into the afterlife, our love lives on forever. Till we die, it's just you be together till we die.
Oh, I've never seen no bio, no socials on an artist ever on Spotify. What's up with that? Or is this shit is, you know what?
Till we die.
That's because that was your personal account. From England. What part of England? I'm also from England, so originally at least. The Juniper Vale on Instagram. Hey, what part of England are you from? My ends, fam. Juniper Vale. That shit was amazing, actually. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I loved it. Live in London right now. Where are you from originally? I'm from Peterborough. I don't know if you know where that is. In Cambridgeshire. That's where I grew up, but I was born in Birmingham.
Where's Alex?
Alex Mack. Saging Demons. A bit of a vibe switch. Jordan, I'm gonna play this Chloe one next, just because we didn't play Chloe yet, okay? Oh my god. He's playing Elden Ring right now? Big Duck. Hilarious, bro. I said, where are you from originally? I know you live in London, but what part of England are you from? I grew up in Peterborough, in Cambridgeshire, and was born in Birmingham. That's what I was saying. Tune the vocals on that part. That's my first thing. Second thing, I actually didn't mind, like, the energy was good on all of that. Like, I really wasn't mad at everything overall. But I do just wish that there's a little bit more variation. Oh, lived in Manchester. My cousins are from Stoke, so every time I'm in England, I'm in the Northwest. Let's go. Okay, this is not fully mixed mastered yet, but still want feedback. Got it. We are gonna go raid somebody after this, so if you stick around, I'll take you somewhere else where you can send music. Maybe not Big Duck today, because it looks like he's just playing Elden Ring, but...
You find your way back.
Make sure to, because day to dawn, solid.
As the sun rises above.
This is fire too.
When the flowers fully bloom.
Chloe.Nick on Instagram.
Be free. We've been through hard times, troubles and bullshit. Learned a lot and grew wise.
I really don't have much feedback. I think it sounds great. It's really just the mix. Once you get this mixed and mastered, send it back. I'm sure I'll have feedback, but like right now it sounds great. Melodic choices are great. Your tone is so smooth. Like all these runs of butter.
Like a butterfly, you'll shine bright. As the sun rises above. When the flowers fully bloom. You'll be free.
Now this is a vibe. 10 out of 10 would listen to this. Would vibe out. Would put this on in the background and just enjoy it. Chloe.Nick on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. We are gonna go raid. Let's go raid Nemo Beats today. Looks like we could give him a good raid.
It was always there.
It stands out.
I like that too. Bye. I like this. All right, if we didn't get to you today, I'm sorry. This happens. I'm back on Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, make sure you come back Join us on the Discord if you haven't. Check out the socials if you haven't. Check out the playlist if you haven't. But all of that aside, have a good week, and we'll be back on Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna go on a raid now, so come on this raid with us. I guarantee you, if you come on this raid with us, I'm gonna take you to another place where you can send your music. And have a great rest of your week. I'll play a beat out, but I'd love to get, you know, a couple of us in this raid. Chloe.Nick on Instagram. I'll put all the socials in the Discord after we get off, so if you missed anything, don't worry. But we are gonna go on this raid. I'll play you guys a beat. I don't know which one to play, but we're gonna play this one. The mix is bad, but it is. Oh no. But it is what it is. I have fun producing, so we're gonna go on this raid. Come on this raid with us. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a good week. Enjoy yourselves. Peace.